What's this? No globe?
What?
Tonight we are outside, and we have rules we'd like you to abide. Please stand or shift or sit as you will please. Maintain 6 feet to keep away disease.
Actors are humans too, and lots of fun to be around, but never eat with one.
No.
And if an actor says you're in the way, then move aside, or you'll be in the play.
Do not record or use photography. It hurts our ears and then we cannot see.
No.
We play our play while underneath the moon. Exits are here. And please turn off your phone.
Stay warm and snug with masks upon your chins. The Hofstra Shakespeare Festival begins!
Woo!
Now, fair Hippolyta, our nuptial hour draws on apace. 4 happy days bring in a new moon, but only thinks how slow this old moon wanes.
4 days will quickly steep themselves in night, 4 nights will quickly dream away the time. And then the moon, like to a silver bow new bent in heaven, shall behold the night of our solemnity.
Hippolyta, I wooed thee with my sword, and won thy love doing thee injuries. I will wed thee in another key, with pomp, with triumph, and with reveling.
Oh my God! Happy be Theseus, our renowned Duke.
Thank good Aegeus, what's the news with thee?
Oh, full of vexation come I with complaint against my child, my daughter Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius! Oh, my noble lord, this man hath my consent to marry her. Forth, Lysander. My gracious Duke, this man hath bewitched the bosom of my child, thou Lysander. Thou hast given her rhymes and interchanged love tokens with my child, turned your obedience, which is due to me, to stubborn harshness, and, my gracious Duke, be it so she will not hear before your grace consent to marry with Demetrius. I beg the ancient privilege of Athens, as she is mine, I may dispose of her, which shall either be to this gentleman or to her death, according to our law.
What say you, Hermia? Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander.
Himself he is, but in this kind, wanting your father's voice, the other must be held the worthier.
I would, my father, look, but with my eyes.
Rather, your eyes must with his judgment look.
I do entreat your grace to pardon me. I know not by what power I am made bold, but I beseech your grace that I may know the worst that may befall me in this case, if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
Either to die the death, or to abjure forever the society of men. To live a barren sister all your life, chanting faint hymns to the cold, fruitless moon.
So will I grow, so live, so die, my lord, ere I will yield my virgin patent up unto his lordship, whose unwished yoke my soul consents not to give sovereignty.
Take time to pause, and by the next new moon, the sealing day betwixt my love and me for everlasting bond of fellowship. Upon that day, either prepare to die for disobedience to your father's will, or else to wed Demetrius as he would. Or on Diana's altar to protest for austerity and single life.
Relent, sweet Hermia, and Lysander, yield thy crazy title to my certain right.
You have her father's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia. Do you marry him?
Oh, scornful Lysander! True, he hath my love, and what is mine, my love shall render him. And she is mine in all my rights of her. I do estate unto Demetrius.
I am, my lord, as well derived as he, as well possessed. My love is more than his. And, which is more than all these boasts can be, I am beloved of beauteous Hermia. Demetrius, I'll avouch it to his head, made love to Neater's daughter, Helena, and won her soul. And she, sweet lady, dotes, devoutly dotes in idolatry upon this spotted and inconstant man.
I must confess I have heard so much. Demetrius thought to have spoke thereof. For you, fair Hermia, look you arm yourself, to fit your fancies to your father's will, or else the law of Athens yields you up, which by no means we may extenuate, to death or to a vow of single life. Come, my Hippolyta, what cheer, my love? Demetrius and Aegeus, go along. Must employ you in some business against our nuptial.
With duty and desire, we follow you.
Oh, now, my love, why is your cheek so pale? The course of true love never did run smooth, but either it was different in blood,
Oh, cross, too high to be enthralled to love.
or else misgraffed in respect of years,
Oh, spite, too old to be engaged to young.
or else it stood upon the choice of friends.
Oh, hell. Choose love by another's eyes?
Or if there were a sympathy in choice, war, death, or sickness did lay siege to it, making it momentary as a sound, swift as a shadow, short as any dream.
If then true lovers have been ever crossed, then let us teach our trials patience.
A good persuasion. Therefore, hear me, Hermia. I have a widow aunt, and she hath no child. From Athens is her house remote, 7 leagues, and she respects me as her only son. There, gentle Hermia, may I marry thee. And to that place the sharp Athenian law cannot pursue us. If thou lovest me, then steal forth thy father's house tomorrow night, and in the wood a league without the town, where I did meet thee once with Helena. There will I stay for thee.
My good Lysander, I swear to thee by Cupid's strongest bow, by his best arrow with the golden head, by all the vows that ever men have broke, in number more than ever women spoke. In that same place thou hast appointed me. Oh, tomorrow truly will I meet with thee.
Keep promise, love. Look, here comes Helena.
Oh, Godspeed for Helena. Whither away?
Oh, you me fair. That fair again unsay. Demetrius loves your fair. Oh, happy fair. Sickness is catching. Oh, were favor so yours, I would catch fair Hermia ere I go. My ear should catch your voice. My eye your eye. My tongue should catch your tongue's sweet melody. Oh, teach me how you look, and with what art you sway the motion of Demetrius' heart.
I frown upon him, yet he loves me still.
Oh, that your frowns would teach my smile such skill.
Oh, I give him curses, yet he gives me love.
Oh, that my prayers would such affection move.
Oh, the more I hate, the more he follows me.
The more I love, the more he hateth me.
His folly, Helena, is no fault of mine.
None but your beauty. But that fault were mine.
Take comfort. He no more shall see my face. Lysander and myself shall fly this place. And in the wood, where often you and I upon faint primrose beds were wont to lie, emptying our bosoms of their counsels sweet. Ah, there my Lysander myself shall meet. And thence from Athens we'll turn away our eyes to seek new friends, stranger companies. Farewell, sweet playfellow, pray thou for us, and good luck grant thee thy Demetrius. Keep word, Lysander.
I will, my Hermia. Helena, adieu. As you on him, Demetrius dote on you.
How happy some or other some can be. Through Athens I am thought as fair as she, but what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. He will not know what all but he do know. And as he errs, doting on Hermia's eyes, so I, admiring of his qualities. Things base and vile, holding no quantity, love can transpose, form, and dignity. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind, and therefore is winged Cupid painted blind. For ere Demetrius looked on Hermia's eye, he hailed down oaths that he was only mine, and when this hail some heat from Hermia felt, so he dissolved, and showers of oaths did melt. I will go tell him of fair Hermia's plight. Then to the wood will he tomorrow night pursue her, and for this intelligence, if I have thanks, it is a dear expense, but herein mean I to enrich my pain, to have his sight thither and back again.
Is all our company here?
You were best to call them generally, one by one, according to the script.
Here is the scroll of everyone's name, which is thought fit through all Athens, to play in our interlude before the Duke and Duchess on his wedding day at night.
First, good Peter Quince, say what the play treats on, then read the names of the players and so grow to a point.
Mary, our play is the most lamentable comedy and most cruel death of Pyramus and Thisbe.
Oh, a very good piece of work, I assure you, and a merry. Now, good Peter Quince, call forth your actors by the scroll. Masters, spread yourselves.
Answer as I call you. Nick Bottom the Weaver.
Ready. In what part I'm for, and proceed.
You, Nick Bottom, are set down for Pyramus.
What is Pyramus? A lover or a tyrant?
A lover that kills himself most gallant for love.
That will ask some tears in the true performing of it. If I do it, let the audience look to their eyes. I will move storms. I will condole, in some measure, to the rest. Yet my chief humor is for the tyrant. I can play Hercules, rarely. The raging rocks and shivering shocks shall break the locks of prison gates, and Phoebus' car shall shine from far, and make and mar the foolish fates. This was lofty. Now read the names of the rest of the players. Hercules' vain, tyrant's vain. A lover is more condolent.
Francis Flute the bellows mender.
Here, Peter Quince.
Flute, you must take Thisbe on you.
What is Thisbe? A wandering knight?
It is the lady that Pyramus must love.
Nay, faith, let me not play a woman. I have a beard coming.
That's all one. You shall play it in a mask. And you may speak as small as you will.
And I may hide my face. Let me play Thisbe too. I will speak in a monstrous little voice. Disney. Oh, Pyramus, lover dear, thy Thisbe dear, and lady dear.
No, you must play Pyramus, and Flute, you, Thisbe.
Well, proceed.
Robin Starveling the tailor.
Here, Peter Quince.
Robin Starveling, you must play Thisbe's mother. Tom Snout the tinker.
Here, Peter Quince.
You, Pyramus's father. Myself, Thisbe's father. Snug the joiner. You, the lion's part. And here, I hope, is a play fitted.
Have you the lion's part written? Pray you, if it be, give it me. For I'm slow study.
You may do it extempore, for it is nothing but roaring.
And let me play the lion too. I will roar, that I will do any man's heart good to hear me. I will roar, that I will make the Duke say, let him roar again. Let him roar again.
And you should do it too terribly. You would fright the Duchess and the ladies, that they would shriek. And that were enough to hang us all. Hang us. Every mother's son.
I will aggravate my voice. That I will roar you as gently as any sucking dove. That I will roar you in tourney nightingale.
You can play no part but Pyramus. For Pyramus is a sweet-faced man, a proper man that one shall see on a summer's day, a most lovely, gentleman-like man. Therefore, you must needs play Pyramus.
Well, I will undertake it.
But masters, here are your parts, and I am to entreat you, request you, and desire you to con them by tomorrow night, and meet me in the palace wood a mile without the town. There will we rehearse. For if we meet in the city, we shall be dogged with company, and our device is known. I pray you, fail me not.
We will meet, and there we may rehearse, most obscenely and courageously. Take pains. Be perfect. Adieu.
How now, spirits, whither wander you?
I do wander everywhere, swifter than the moon's sphere.
And I serve the fairy queen to do her orbs upon the green. Farewell, thou love of spirits, you'll be gone. Our queen and all our elves come here anon. The king doth keep his revels here tonight. Take heed the queen come not within his sight. For Oberon is passing fell in wrath, because that she has attended hath a lovely boy stolen from an Indian king. She never had so sweet a changeling. And jealous Oberon would have the child, a knight of his train to trace the forest wild. But she perforce withholds the loved boy, crowns him with flowers, and makes him all her joy.
Either I mistake your shape in making quite,
Or else you are that shrewd and knavish sprite,
called Robin Goodfellow. Are you not she?
Thou speakest aright, I am that merry wanderer of the night. Make room, fairy, here comes Oberon.
And here my mistress, would that she were gone.
Ill met by moonlight, proud Titania.
What? Jealous Oberon? Fairies, skip hence. I have forsworn his bed and comfort.
Tarry, rash wanton. Am I not thy lord?
Then I must be thy lady. But I know why art thou here. The Amazon mistress and your warrior love to Theseus must be wedded, and you come to give their bed joy and prosperity.
How canst thou thus for shame, Titania? Glance at my credit with Hippolyta, knowing I know thy love to Theseus.
These are the forgeries of jealousy. And never since the middle summer spring met we on hill, in dale, forest, or mead, to dance our ringlets to the whistling wind, but with thy brawls thou hast disturbed our sport. The human mortals want their winter here. No night is now with him or peril blessed. Therefore the moon, the governess of floods, pale in her anger, washes all the air that rheumatic diseases do abound. And through this distemperature we see the seasons altered. Hoary-headed frosts far in the fresh lap of the crimson rose. The childing autumn, angry winter change their wonted liveries, and the mazed world by their increase now knows not which is which. And this same progeny of evils comes from our debate, from our dissension. We are their parents and originals.
Do you amend it then? It lies in you. Why should Titania cross or Oberon? I do but beg a little changeling boy to be my henchman.
Set your heart at rest. The fairyland buys not the child. His mother was a votress of my order, but she, being mortal, of that boy did die. And for her sake do I rear up the boy. And for her sake I will not part with him.
How long within this wood intend you stay?
Perchance till after Theseus's wedding day. If you will patiently dance in our round and see our moonlight revels, go with us. If not, shun me, and I will spare your heart.
Give me the boy, and I will go with thee.
Not for thy fairy kingdom. Fairies away. Shall chide downright if I longer stay.
Well, go thy way. Thou shalt not from this grove till I torment thee for thy injury. My gentle Puck, come hither. Thou rememberest the little western flower, for milk white, now purple with love's boon. Fetch me that flower, the herb I showed thee once. Spit on sleeping eyelids laid will make or man or woman madly dote upon the next live creature that it sees. Fetch me that flower, and be thou here again ere the Leviathan can swim a league.
Get around about the earth in 40 minutes.
Having once this juice, I'll wash Titania while she is asleep, and drop the liquor of it in her eyes. Next waking thing she look upon, be it lion, or bear, or wolf, or bull, shall pursue it with the soul of love. And ere I can take the storm from off her sight, as I can take it with another herb, I'll make her render up her page to me. But who comes here? I am invisible, and I will overhear their conference.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not. Where is Lysander and fair Hermia? One I'll slay, other slayeth me. Ah! Thou toldst me they'd be stolen unto this wood, and here I am enwalled within this wood because I cannot meet my Hermia. Hence get thee gone and follow me no more.
You draw me. Leave you your power to draw, and I shall have no power to follow you.
Do I entice you?
Yes.
Do I speak you fair? Or rather, do I not in the plainest truth tell you that I do not, nor I cannot love you?
And even for that, do I love you the more? I am your spaniel. I will fawn on you. Use me but as your spaniel. Only give me leave, unworthy as I am, to follow you.
Tempt not too much the hatred of my spirit, for I am sick when I do look on thee.
I am sick when I look not on you.
You do impeach your modesty too much. To trust the opportunity of night in the ill counsel of a desert place with the rich worth of your virginity?
It is not night when I do see your face. Therefore, I think I am not in the night. Nor doth this wood lack worlds of company, for you and my respect are all the world.
I'll run from thee, and I'll hide me in the brakes, and leave you to the mercy of wild beasts.
The wildest hath not such a heart as you.
I will not stay thy questions. Let me go. But if thou follow me, do not believe, but I shall do thee mischief in the wood.
I in the temple, the town, the field, you do me mischief. Fie, Demetrius. Your wrongs do set a scandal on my sex. Oh, we cannot fight for love as men may do. We should be wooed, and we're not made to woo. I'll follow thee, and make a heaven of hell to die upon the hand I love so well.
Fare thee well, nymph. Ere he do leave this grove, thou shalt fly him, and he shall seek thy love. Hast thou the flower there? Welcome, wanderer.
There it is.
I pray thee, give it me. An old bank where the wild thyme blows, where oxlips and the nodding violet grows. There sleeps Titania sometime of the night, lulled in these flowers with dances and delight. Having once kissed, you shall streak her eyes and make her full of hateful fantasies. Take thou some of it, and seek through this grove a sweet Athenian lady is in love with a disdain. Anoint his eyes, and be it the next thing that he espies may be the lady. Thou shalt know him by the Athenian garment he hath on. Effect it with some care, that he may prove more fond of her than she upon her love. And look thou meet me ere the first cock crow.
Fear not, my lord, your servant shall do so.
Come, now a roundel and a fairy song. Then, for the third part of a minute, hence. Some to kill cankers in the musk rose buds. Some war with rear mice for their leathern wings to make small elves' coats. And some keep back the clamorous owl that nightly hoots and wonders at our quaint spirits. Sing me now asleep, then to your offices and let me rest.
You spotted snakes with double tongue, thorny hedgehogs be not seen. Newts and blind worms can do no wrong. Come out near our fairy queen. Philomel with melody, sing our sweet lullaby. La 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 lullaby. Never harm nor spell nor charm. Come out, lovely lady night. So good night with lullaby.
What thou seest when thou dost wake, do it for thy true love take. Love and languish for his sake, be it ounce or cat or bear, pard or boar with bristled hair. In thine eye that shall appear, when thou wakest, it is thy dear. Wake when some vile thing is near.
Fair love, you faint with wandering in the wood. You'll rest us, Hermia, if you think it good.
Oh, be it so, Lysander. Find you out the bed, for I upon this bank shall rest my head.
One turf shall serve as pillow for us both. One heart, one bed, 2 bosoms, and 1 troth.
Nay, good Lysander, for my sake, my dear, lie further off, yet do not lie so near.
Take the sense, sweet, of my innocence. Love takes the meaning in love's conference. I mean that my heart unto yours is knit, so that but 1 heart we can make of it. 2 bosoms interchained with an oath, so then 2 bosoms and a single troth. Then by your side no bedroom me deny, for lying so, Hermia, I do not lie.
Oh, Lysander riddles very prettily. But, gentle friend, for love and courtesy, lie further off, in human modesty so far be distant. And good night, sweet friend, thy love ne'er altered to thy sweet life end.
Amen. Amen to that fair prayer, say I, and then end life when I end loyal tie. Oh, here is my bed. Sleep give thee all his rest.
With half that wish, the wisher's eyes be pressed.
Through the forest have I gone, but Athenian found I none. Night and silence. Who is here? Weeds of Athens he doth wear. Oh, this is he, my master said, despised the Athenian maiden. Here the maiden sleeping sound on the dank and dirty ground. Oh, pretty soul, she durst not lie near this lack love, this kill courtesy. Churl upon thy eyes I throw all the power this charm doth owe. When thou wakest, let love forbid sleep his seat on thy eyelid. So awake when I am gone, for I must now to Oberon.
Stay! Oh, thou kill me, sweet Demetrius!
Hence, and do not haunt me thus.
Wilt thou darkling leave me? Do not go!
Stay on thy peril, I alone will go.
Oh, I am out of breath in this fond chase. The more my prayer, the lesser is my grace. Happy is Hermia where sore she lies, for she hath blessed and attractive eyes. No, I'm as ugly as a bear, for beasts that beat me run away for fear. But who is here? Lysander? On the ground, dead? Or asleep? I see no blood, no wound. Lysander, if you live, good sir, awake!
And run through fire I will for thy sweet sake. Transparent Helena, nature shows art, that through thy bosom makes me see thy heart. Where is Demetrius? Oh, how fit a word is that vile name to perish on my sword.
Do not say so, Lysander, say not so. What, though he love your Hermia? Lord, what though? Yet Hermia still loves you, then be content.
Content with Hermia? No. I do repent the tedious minutes I with her have spent. Not Hermia, but Helena I love. Who would not change a raven for a dove? The will of man is by his reason swayed, and reason says you are the worthier maid.
Wherefore was I to this keen mockery born? When at your hands did I deserve this scorn? It's not enough, young man, that I did never know nor never can get a sweet look from Demetrius' eye, but you must flout my insufficiency? Fare you well. I perforce must confess, I thought you a lord of more true gentleness. Oh, that a lady of one man refused, should of another therefore be abused.
She sees not Hermia. Hermia, sleep thou there. Never mayst thou come Lysander near. And all my power address your will and might, to honor Helen and to be her knight.
Help me, Lysander, help me. Oh, do thy best to pluck this crawling serpent from my breast. Ay me. Pity, what a dream was here. Oh, Lysander, look how I do quake with fear. Lysander? What, removed? Lysander! Lord! sound, no word. Alack, where are you? Speak, and if you hear, speak of all loves. I swoon almost with fear. No? Then I perceive you are not nigh. Either death or you, I'll find immediately. Ugh.
Are we all met?
Pat, and here's a marvelous, convenient place for our rehearsal. We will do it in action as we will do it before the Duke.
Peter Quince.
What sayest thou, Bully Bottom?
There are things in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that will never please. First, Pyramus must draw a sword to kill himself, which the ladies cannot abide. How answer you that?
By your lake and a parlous fear.
I believe we must leave the killing out when all is done.
Not a whit! I have a device to make all well. Write me a prologue, and let the prologue seem to say, we will do no harm with our swords, and that Pyramus is not killed indeed. And, for the more better assurance, tell them that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus, but Bottom the Weaver. This will put them out of fear.
Well, we will have such a prologue.
Will not the ladies be afeard of the lion?
I fear it, I promise you.
A lion amongst ladies is a most dreadful thing.
Therefore, another prologue must tell she is not a lion.
Nay, you must name her name, and half her face must be seen to the lion's neck. Then she herself must speak through, saying thus or to the same defect. Ladies, or fair ladies, I would wish you, or I would request you, or I would entreat you, not to fear, not to tremble, my life or yours. If you think I come hither as a lion, it were pity of my life. No, no, I am no such thing. And tell them plainly, she is Snug, the joiner.
Well, it shall be so. But there is two hard things. That is to bring moonlight into a chamber. For, you know, Pyramus and Thisbe meet by moonlight.
Doth the moon shine that night we play our play?
Aye. Or else, one must come in with a bush of thorns and a lantern and say he comes to disfigure, or to present, the person of moonshine. Then there is another thing. We must have a wall in the great chamber. For Pyramus and Thisbe says the story did talk through the chink of a wall.
You can never bring in a wall. What say'st you, Bottom?
Some man or other must present wall, and let her have some plaster or some loam or some rough cast about them to signify wall. And let her hold her fingers thus, and through that cranny shall Pyramus and Thisbe whisper.
If that may be, then all is well. Come sit down, every mother's son, and rehearse your part. Pyramus, you begin. When you have spoken your speech, enter into that break, and so every one according to his cue.
What hempen homespuns have we swaggering here so near the cradle of the fairy queen? What? A play toward? I'll be an auditor, an actor too, perhaps, if I see cause.
Speak, Pyramus. Thisbe, stand forth.
Thisbe, the flowers of odious savor sweet.
Odors, odors.
Odors savor sweet. So hath thy breath, my dearest Thisbe dear. But hark, a voice. Oh, but stay here but a while, and by I will to thee appear.
A stranger Pyramus than e'er played here.
Must I speak now?
Aye, Mary, must you? For you must understand he goes but to see a noise that he heard and is to come again.
Most radiant Pyramus, most lily-white of hue, as truest horse, that yet would never tire. I'll meet thee, Pyramus, at Ninny's tomb!
Ninus to, man! Why, you must not speak that yet. That you answer to Pyramus. You speak all your part at once, cues and all. Pyramus, enter! Your cue is past. It is never tire.
Oh. as truest horse, that yet would never tire.
I'll meet thee, Pyramus, at Ninny's tomb.
Oh, monstrous! Oh, strange! We are haunted! Pray, masters, fly! Masters, help!
Why did they run away? This is knavery of them to make me afeard.
Oh, Bottom, thou art changed. What do I see on thee?
What do you see? You see an asshead of your own, do you?
Bless thee, Bottom, bless thee! Thou art translated!
I see their knavery. This is to make an ass of me, to fright me, if they could. But I will not stir from this place, try as they may. I will walk up and down here, and I shall sing that they shall hear. I am not afraid. The finch, the sparrow, and the lark, the dull song cuckoo gray, whose note full many a man doth mark, and dare not answer nay.
What angel wakes me from my flowery bed? I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. Mine ear is much enamored of thy note. So is mine eye enthralled to thy shape. And thy fair virtue's force perforce doth move me on the first view to say, swear, I love thee.
Methinks, my lady, you should have little reason for that. Though, to say the truth, love and reason keep little company together nowadays.
Thou art as wise as thou art beautiful.
Not so either. But if I have wit enough to serve my own turn, I've enough to get out of these woods.
Out of this wood do not desire to go. Thou shalt remain here, whether thou wilt or no. For I do love thee. Therefore, go with me. I'll give thee fairies to attend on thee, and I will purge thy mortal grossness so that thou shalt like an airy spirit go. Peas Blossom, Monsieur Moth, and Mustard Seed.
Where shall we go?
Be kind and courteous to this gentleman. Nod to him, elves, and do him courtesies.
Hail, mortal.
Hail.
Hail.
I shall desire of you more acquaintance, Mistress Moth.
Peas Blossom.
I pray, commend me to your mother, Mistress Squash.
Come, wait upon him. Lead him to my bower. Tie up my love's tongue and bring him silently.
Oh.
My mistress with a monster is in love.
This falls out better than I could devise. But hast thou yet latched the Athenian's eyes with the love juice, as I did bid thee do?
I took him sleeping, that is finished too. And the Athenian woman by his side, that when she wake of force he must be eyed.
Stand close. This is the same Athenian.
This is the woman. Oh, but not this the man.
Why, you rebuke you him that loves you so. I press so bitter on your bitter foe.
Now I but chide, but I should use thee worse, for thou, I fear, hast given me cause to curse. If thou hast slain Lysander in his sleep, being o'er shoes in blood, plunge in the deep and kill me too. It cannot be, but thou hast murdered him. So should a murderer look, so dead, so grim. Ah! What's this to my Lysander? Where is he? Good Demetrius, wilt thou give him me?
I had rather give his carcass to my hounds.
Out, dog! Out, cur! Thou drivest me past the bounds of maiden's patience! Hast thou slain him then?
I am not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is he dead for aught that I can tell.
I pray thee tell me then that he is well.
And if I could, what would I get there for?
Oh, a privilege never to see me more. And from thy hated presence, part I so. See me no more, whether he be dead or no. Ugh!
There's no following her in this fierce vein. Here, therefore, for a while I will remain.
What hast thou done? Thou hast mistaken quite, and laid the love juice on some true love sight. Famous prison must perforce ensue, some true love turn and not a false turn true.
Then fate all rules that one man holding troth, a million fail, confounding oath on oath.
South the wood goes swifter than the wind, and Helena of Athens, look thou find. All fantastic she is, and pale of cheer, with sighs of love that cost the fresh blood dear. By some illusion, see thou bring her here, I'll charm his eyes against she do appear.
I go, look how I go, swifter than arrow from the Tartar's bow.
Flower of this purple dye, hit with Cupid's archer eye, sink in apple of his eye, when his love he doth espy. Let her shine as glorious lie as the Venus of the sky. And thou wake if she be by, beg of her for remedy.
Captain of our fairy band, Helena is here at hand, and the youth mistook by me, pleading for a lover's fee. Shall we their fond pageant see? Lord, what fools these mortals be!
Stand aside. Noise they make will cause Demetrius to awake.
And will two at once woo wone, that must needs be sport alone. And those things do best please me, that befall preposterously.
Why should you think that I should woo in scorn? Scorn and derision never come in tears. Look, when I vow, I weep. And vows so born in their nativity all truth appears.
These vows are Hermia's. Will you give her o'er?
I had no judgment when to her I swore.
Nor none in my mind. Now you give her o'er.
Demetrius loves her, and he loves not you.
Oh, Helena, goddess nymph perfect divine! To what my love shall I compare thine eyne? Crystal is muddy, oh rich, how ripe in show. Thy lips, those kissing cherries tempting grow.
Oh, spite. Oh, hell, I see you all are bent to set against me for your merriment. Can you not hate me, as I know you do, but you must join in souls to mock me too? If you were men, as men you are in show, you would not use a gentle lady so. Oh, you both are rivals and love Hermia, and now both rivals to mock Helena.
You are unkind, Demetrius. Be not so, for you love Hermia. This you know I know. And here, with all goodwill, with all my heart, in Hermia's love I yield you up my part. And yours of Helena to me bequeath, whom I do love, and will do till my death.
Never did mockers waste more idle breath.
Lysander, keep thy Herm. I will none. If e'er I loved her, all that love is gone.
Helen, it is not so.
Look where thy love comes. Yonder is thy dear.
Thou art not by mine eye, Lysander, found. Mine ear, I think, it brought me to thy sound, but why, unkindly, didst thou leave me so?
Why should he stay, whom love doth press to go?
Oh, what love could press Lysander from my side?
Lysander's love, that would not let him bide. Fair Helena, who more engilds the night than all you fiery O's and eyes of light. Why seekest thou me? Could this not make thee know? The hate I bear thee made me leave thee so.
You speak not as you think. Oh, it cannot be.
Lo, she is one of this confederacy. Now I perceive they've conjoined all three to fashion this false sport in spite of me. Injurious Hermia, most ungrateful maid, have you conspired? Have you with these contrived to bait me with this foul derision? And will you rent our ancient love asunder to join with men in mocking your poor friend?
I am amazed at your passionate words. I scorn you not. It seems that you scorn me.
Have you not set, Lysander, as in scorn to follow me and praise my eyes and face? Oh, and made your other love, Demetrius, who even but now did spurn me with his foot, to call me goddess, nymph, divine and rare, precious and celestial? Wherefore speaks he this to her he hates? And wherefore doth Lysander deny your love, so rich within his soul? And tender me, forsooth, affection, but by your setting on, by your consent.
I understand not what you mean by this.
I do persever, counterfeit sad looks, make mouths upon me when I turn my back, wink each at other, hold the sweet jest up. But fare ye well, 'tis partly my own fault, which death or absence soon shall remedy.
Stay, gentle Helena. Hear my excuse. My love, my life, my soul, fair Helen.
Oh, excellent.
Sweet, do not scorn her so.
If she can entreat, I can compel.
Thou canst compel no more than she entreat. Thy threats have no more strength than her weak prayer. Helen, I love thee. By my life, I do.
And I say I love thee more than he can do.
Oh, if thou say so, withdraw and prove it too.
Oh, quick, come.
Lysander, where to tends all this?
Away, you.
Oh, no. He will seem to break loose. Oh, take on as you will go. Oh, but yet not come. You are a tame man. Go.
Hang off, thou cat. Thou bird, vile thing. Let loose or I will shake thee from me like a serpent.
Why are you grown so rude? What changes this sweet love? Oh.
Thy love. Out, tawny Tartar. Out, loathed medicine. Hated potion. Hence.
Oh, do you not jest?
Yes, sooth, and so do you.
Demetrius, I will keep my word with thee.
I would I had your bond, for I perceive a weak bond holds you. I'll not trust your word.
What, should I hurt her? Strike her? Kill her dead? Although I hate her, I'll not harm her so.
Oh, what? Can you do me greater harm than hate? Hate me? Wherefore? Oh, me, what news, my love? Am not I Hermia? Are not you Lysander? Since night you loved me. Yet since night you left me. Why? Then you left me? Oh, the gods forbid! In earnest, so I say.
I, by my life, and never did desire to see thee more. Therefore be out of hope, of question, of doubt. Be certain nothing truer, 'tis no jest, that I do hate thee. And love Helena.
Oh, me. You juggler. You canker blossom. You thief of love. What, have you come by night and stolen my love's heart from him?
Fine, if faith. No modesty, no maiden shame, no touch of bashfulness. What, will you tear impatient access from my gentle tongue? Fie! Fie, you counterfeit! You puppet, you!
Puppet? Why, so... That way goes the game. Now I perceive that she hath made compare between our statures. She hath urged her height, and with her personage, oh, her tall personage, her height, forsooth she hath prevailed with him. And are you grown so high in his esteem because I am so dwarfish and so low? How low am I, thou painted maypole? Speak, how low am I? I am not yet so low, but that my nails can reach unto thine eyes.
I pray you! Though you mock me, gentlemen, let her not hurt me. I was never cursed. I have no gift at all in shrewishness. Let her not strike me. You perhaps may think because she is something lower than myself that I can match her.
Lower, hark again!
Good Hermia, do not be so bitter with me. I evermore did love you, Hermia. Did ever keep your counsels. Never wronged you. Save that in love unto Demetrius. I told him of yourself unto this wood. He followed you. For love I followed him, but he hath bid me hence and threatened me to strike me, burn me, nay, to kill me too. And now, so you will let me quiet go. To Athens will I bear my folly back and follow you no further. Let me go. You see how simple and how fond I am.
Why get you gone? Who is it that hinders you?
The foolish heart that I leave here behind.
What's with Lysander?
With Demetrius!
Oh!
Be not afraid, she shall not harm thee, Helena.
No, sir, she shall not, though you take her part.
Oh, when she is angry, she is keen and shrewd. She was a vixen when she went to school, and though she be but little, she is fierce.
Little again. Nothing but low and little.
dwarf! You minimus of hindering grass not made! You bead! You acorn!
Let her alone! Speak, let her take not her part. For if thou dost intend never so little show of love to her, then thou shalt abide it.
Well, now she holds me not. So follow if thou darest to try whose right of thine or mine is most in Helena.
You, mistress, all this coil is long of you. Nay, get not back.
I will not trust you. I no longer stay in your cursed company. Your hands than mine are quicker for a fray. My legs are longer, though, to run away.
I am amazed, and know not what to say.
This is thy negligence. Still thou mistakes, or else commits thy knaveries willfully.
Believe me, King of Shadows, I mistook. Did not you tell me I should know the man by the Athene garment he had on? And so far my glad so did sort. As this their dangling I esteem a sport.
Thou seest these lovers seek a place to fight. I, therefore, Robin, overcast the night, and lead these testy rivals so astray as one come not within another's way. Till o'er their brow with death counterfeiting sleep, with leaden legs and batty wings doth creep. Then crush this herb into Lysander's eye. Liquor hath a virtuous property. Take from thence all error with his might. Make his eyeballs roll with want of sight. In next wake, all this derision shall seem a dream and fruitless vision. Back to Athens shall the lovers wend, with league whose date till death shall never end. Whiles I in this affair do thee employ, I'll to my queen and beg her Indian boy. I will her charmed eye release from monstrous view, and all things shall be peace.
Up and down, I will lead them up and down. I am feared in field and town. Goblin lead them up and down. Here comes one.
Where art thou, proud Demetrius? Speak thou now!
Here, villain, drawn and ready. Where art thou?
I will be with thee straight.
Follow me then to plainer ground.
Lysander! Speak again! Thou coward, thou runaway! Art thou fled? Speak! In some bush? There dost thou hide thy head!
Thou coward art thou, bragging to the stars, telling the bushes that thou look'st for wars and wilt not come.
Yea! Art thou there?
Follow my voice, we'll try no manhood here.
The villain is much lighter heeled than I. Followed fast, but faster did he fly. That fallen am I in dark, uneven way, and here will rest me.
How, coward, why comest thou not?
Where art thou now?
Come hither, I am here.
Nay, then thou mockst me. Thou shalt bide us here if ever I thy face by daylight see. Oh, but get thee gone. Faintness constraineth me to measure out my length on this cold bed. Oh, but by day's approach look to be visited.
Oh, weary night. Oh, long and tedious night. Let's sleep. That sometimes shuts up sorrow's eye. Steal me a while from mine own company.
Yet but three, come one more. Two of both kinds make up four. Here she comes, cursed and sad. Cupid is a knavish lad, thus to make poor females mad.
No further crawl, no further go. My legs can keep no pace with my desires. Oh, here will I rest me till the break of day. Heavens, shield Lysander if they means of prey.
On the ground, sleep sound. All apply to your eye, gentle lover remedy. When thou wakest, thou takest true delight in the sight of thy former lady's eye. Jack shall have Jill, naught shall go ill. This man shall have his mare again, and all shall be well.
Come, sit thee down upon this flowery bed, whilst I thy amiable cheeks do coy, and stick musk roses in thy sleek smooth head, and kiss thy fair large ears, my gentle joy.
Where's Peas Blossom?
Ready?
Scratch my head, Peas Blossom. Oh, yes. Where's Monsieur Moore?
Ready?
I must to the barber, monsieur, for methinks I have marvelous hairy about the face, and you know, I am such a tender ass. If my hair do but tickle me, I must scratch.
Oh, say, sweet love, what thou desirest to eat?
I could munch your good dry oats. Methinks I have a craving to a bottle of hay. Good hay, sweet hay. But I pray you, let none of your people bother me. I have an exposition of sleep come upon me.
Oh, sleep thou, and I will wind thee in my arms. Fairies, be gone, and be always away. Oh, how I love thee, how I dote on thee.
Welcome, good Robin. Seest thou this sweet sight? Doted now I do begin to pity, for meeting her of late behind this wood, seeking sweet favors from this hateful fool. I did upbraid her, and fall out with her, and at my pleasure taunted her, and she in mild terms begged my patience. I then did ask of her changeling child, which straight she gave me. Now I have the boy, I will undo this hateful imperfection of her eyes. And, gentle Puck, take this transformed scalp off this Athenian swain, that he, awaking when the other do, may back to Athens again repair, and think no more of this night's accidents, but as the fierce vexation of a dream. But first, I will release my fairy. Theus, as thou wast wont to be, Theus, as thou wast wont to see. Now, my Titania, wake you, my sweet queen.
Oberon, what visions have I seen? Methought I was enamored of an ass.
There lies your love.
Oh! How mine eyes do loathe his visage now.
Silence a while. Robin, take off this head.
Now when thou wakest with thine own fool's eyes peep. Fairy King, attend and mark. I do hear the morning lark.
Come, my queen, take hands with me. Now thou and I are new enamoured, and will tomorrow midnight solemnly dance in Duke Theseus' house triumphantly. And blessed to all fair prosperity, there shall the faithful pair of lovers be, wedded with Theseus all in jollity.
Come, my lord, and in our flight, tell me how it came this night that I, sleeping here, was found with these mortals on the ground.
When my cue comes, call me, and I will answer, my next is most fair Pyramus. Hi-ho! Peter Quince! Flute! Snout the tinker! Starveling! God's my life! Stolen Henson left me asleep. I have had a most rare vision. I have had a dream past the wit of man to say what dream it was. Man is but an ass if he will go about to expound this dream. Methought I was. Methought I had. But man is but a patched fool if he will offer to say what methought he had. The eye of man hath not heard. The ear of man hath not seen. Man's hand is not able to taste, his tongue to conceive, nor his heart to report what my dream was. I shall have Peter Quince write me a ballad of this dream, and it shall be called Bottom's Dream, for it hath no bottom. I will sing it at the latter end of the play, before the Duke. Peradventure, and to make it the more gracious, I shall sing it at her death.
My lord, this is my daughter here asleep. And this Lysander, I wonder if they're being here together.
I pray you all stand up. I know you two are rival enemies. How comes this gentle concord in the world?
My lord, I shall reply amazedly. Half asleep, half waking, but as yet I swear, I cannot truly say how I came here. As I think, for truly would I speak, now I do bethink me, so it is. I came with Hermia hither. Our intent was to be gone from Athens, where we might, without the peril of the Athenian law...
Enough! Enough, my lord, you have enough. I beg the law upon his head.
My lord, for Helen told me of their stealth. I, Fury hither, followed them, fair Helen, and fancy following me. But, my good lord, I wot not by what power, but some power it is that my love for Hermia melteth as the snow, and all of the faith, all of the object, and the pleasure of mine eye was only in Helena. And to her, my good lord, was I betrothed ere I saw Hermia. And like in sickness did I loathe this food. But in health, come to my natural taste. Now I do wish it, love it, long for it, and will forevermore be true.
Fair lovers, you are fortunately met. Yes, I will overbear your will. And in the temple by and by with us, these lovers shall be eternally knit. And back to Athens, 3 and 3 will hold a feast in great solemnity.
Are you sure that we are awake?
Seems that dead we sleep, we dream.
Not you think the Duke was here, and bid us follow him.
Yea, and my father.
Why then are we awake? Let's follow him, and by the way, let's recount our dreams.
Joy, gentle friends, joy and fresh days of love. Accompany your hearts. Here is our usual manager of mirth. What revels are in hand? Is there no play to ease the anguish of a torturing hour? A tedious brief scene of young Pyramus and his lover Thisbe. Very tragical mirth. Merry and tragical? Tedious and brief? This is hot ice and wondrous strange snow. How shall we find the concord in this discord? We'll hear that play.
Gentles, perchance you wonder at this show, but wonder on till truth makes all things plain. This one is Pyramus, if you will know. This beauteous lady, Thisbe is certain. This one with lime and rough cast doth present Wall, that vile wall which did these lovers sunder, and through Wall's chink, poor souls, they are content to whisper, at the which let no man wonder. This one with lantern, dog, and bush of thorn presenteth moonshine. For, if you will know, by moonshine did these lovers think no scorn to meet at Ninus' tomb, there to woo. This grisly beast which lie in height by name, the trusty Thisbe coming first by night, did scare away, or rather did affright. And as she fled, her mantle she did fall, with lion vile with bloody mouth did stain. Anon comes Pyramus, sweet youth and tall, and finds his trusty Thisbe's mantle slain. Whereat, with bloody blameful blade, he bravely broached his boiling bloody breast. And Thisbe, tarrying in mulberry shade, his dagger drew and died. For all the rest, let lion, moonshine, wall, and lovers twain at large discourse, while here they do remain.
Wonder if the lion be to speak.
No wonder, my lord. One lion may when many asses do.
In this same interlude it doth befall that I, one snout by name, present a wall, and such a wall as I may have you think, that had in it a crannied hole or chink, through which the lovers Pyramus and Thisbe did whisper often very secretly.
Desire lime and hair to speak better.
It is the wittiest partition that ever I heard discourse, my lord.
O grim-looked knight, O knight, with hue so black, O knight, which ever art where day is not, O knight, alack, alack, alack. I fear Thisbe's promise is forgot. And thou, O wall, O sweet, O lovely wall, O wall, which stands between her father's ground and mine, O wall, O sweet and lovely wall, show me thy chink to blink through with mine eye. Thanks, courteous wall. Job shield thee well. But what do I see? No Thisbe do I see. O wicked wall, through whom I see no bliss. Cursed be thy stones for thus deceiving me.
Wall, methinks, being sensible, should curse again.
No, sir. In truth, she should not. Deceiving me is Thisbe's cue. She is to enter now, and I'm to spy her through the wall. You will see. It will fall pat as I've told you. Yonder she comes.
Oh! How often hast thou heard my moans, forgotten my fair Pyramus and me? My cherry lips have often kissed thy stones with lime and turn it up in thee.
I see a voice. Now will I to the chink to spy, and I can hear my Thisbe's face. Thisbe!
My love thou art, my love, I think.
Think what thou wilt. I am thy lover's grace. Oh, kiss me through the hole of this vile wall. Oh,
I kiss the wall's hole, not your lips at all.
wilt thou at Ninny's tomb meet me straight away?
My life-type death, I come without delay.
Thus have I, Wall, my part discharged so, and being done, thus Wall away doth go.
This is the silliest stuff that ever I heard.
Here come two noble beasts in, a moon and a lion.
You, ladies, you, whose gentle hearts do fear the smallest monstrous mouse that creeps on floor, may now perchance both quake and tremble here, when lion rough in wildest rage doth roar. Then know that I, one snug the joiner, am a lion fell, nor else no lion's dam. For if I were as a lion to come in strife into this place, were pity on my life.
Very gentle beast, of a good conscience.
This lantern doth the horny moon present. Oh, God. Oh, no. I'm sorry. This lantern doth the horned moon present.
He should have worn the horn on his head.
This lantern doth the horned moon present. I myself, the man in the moon, do seem to be.
I am aweary of this moon. Would he would change.
All I have to say is to tell you that this lantern is the moon, I, the man in the moon, this thorn bush, my thorn bush, and this dog, my dog.
But silence! Comes Thisbe.
This is old Ninny's tomb. Where is my love?
Roar!
Oh, well, Lord, Lion!
Well run, Thisbe.
Well shown, moon. Truly the moon shines with a good grace.
Well moused, lion.
And so the lion vanished.
And then came Pyramus.
Sweet moon, I thank thee for thy sunny beams. I thank thee, moon, for shining now so bright. For by thy gracious golden glittering gleams, I hope to spy the truest Thisbe sight. But stay, oh spite! Mark, poor night, what dreadful dole is here? Eyes, do you see? How can it be? Oh, dainty duck, oh dear, thy mantle good. What? Stain it with blood? Approach, ye furies fell. Come, come, pates, cut the thread and thrum, crush, quail, conclude, and quell.
Shrill my heart, but I pity the man.
Oh, nature, wherefore did thou lion's frame? For lion vile hath here deflowered, my dear. which was the fairest dame that ever lived, that laughed, that liked, that loved with cheer. Come, tears, confound, out, sword, and wound the pap of Pyramus, I, that left pap where heart doth hop. Oh, thus die I, thus. Oh. Now am I dead? Whoa. Now am I fled? My soul is in the sky. Tongue, lose thy light. Moon, take thy flight. Now, die. Ooh.
Here she comes, and her passion ends the play.
I hope she will be brief.
Asleep, my lord? What? Dead, my dove? Oh, Pyramus, arise! Speak! My dove? Dead? Oh! A tomb! Let's cover thy sweet eyes! That these, my lips! At this cherry nose! These yellow cap-slip cheeks! Are gone! Lovers! Make moans! His eyes were green as leeks! Tongue, not a word! Come, trusty sword! Come, blade my breast! Embryo! My farewell, friends! Thus is the ends! Adieu!
Moonshine and Lion are left to bury the dead.
Aye, and Wall too.
No, assure you the wall is down that parted their fathers. Would it please you to see the epilogue?
No epilogue!
Yes.
I pray you!
Oh, it's going anyways.
The iron tongue of midnight hath told 12. Lovers, to bed. It's almost fairy time.
If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended. That you have but slumbered here while these visions did appear. And this weak and idle theme no more yielding but a dream. Gentle, do not reprehend. If you pardon, we will mend. And as I am an honest puck, if we have unearned luck, now to escape the serpent's tongue, we will make amends ere long. Else the puck a liar call. So, good night unto you all. Give me your hands if we be friends, and Robin shall restore amends.